Hello and welcome to the Atlantic DeFi podcast. I'm Fidel. Today it's December the 8th. The time is 6:13 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time. We have Fear and Greed Index still in fear, 24%. Way better than the previous weeks, which was 15, 13, and 12%. Fear and Greed Index. Bitcoin is sitting at 90,992, Ethereum at 3,134, BNB at 901.87, Solana at 134, and XRP at $2.08. Now, the markets are a bit greener. However, expect some more pain. It's not me saying it. I already said it in previous videos, but accept more pain. Be ready for a little bit more pain. Now, this is what some analysts are saying. I don't think this might be true. This might check or might not check. Who knows? Again, stop believing anybody that's talking on the internet, including myself. We are just giving opinions and based out of research out of different things that we have said before. And according to DeFi Llama News, they're saying that Bitcoin might go for 50,000 as Fed meeting looms. Now, again, don't take this with a grain of salt. From my previous experience, you see Bitcoin in around January, February takes a dip. There's less money. People come from the holidays, they spend more money, so they have less money to invest. They take money from their investment accounts for holiday shopping, holiday vacation, things like that. So expect it to go low. I don't know how this year's going to go, but usually January, February, that kind of like the market is like that. You can check the history pricing within the years. But they're saying it's going to drop to 50,000. Now, what would happen if Bitcoin drops to 50,000? MicroStrategy, which is one of the biggest Bitcoin holders, would have to sell a whole lot of Bitcoin and their stock prices would crash. And because they hold a lot of Bitcoin, that will drop the price in Bitcoin even further. So that's my theory. So if this actually becomes true, that is not. Now, I do believe that Bitcoin will go lower than 80,000. I think it might go 70, maybe 60 at some point. If it goes in 70, MicroStrategy would have to sell because they use a lot of leverage to buy Bitcoin. So at 75, I think they would have to sell some, and that will only drop the price further. So again, we'll have to take a look at that. And then other news in DeFi, this one is kind of interesting. PayPal, the PayPal stablecoin, is actually surged 224% in 3 months. Now, why is that? Again, why is that? It's becoming the sixth biggest stablecoin. Well, because PayPal has a lot of users, they are offering 6% interest rate with the PayPal USD. So the move of PayPal is becoming sort of a bank, neobank. So right now they're offering 6% with the PayPal USD. So a lot of people are digging into that. Things like Solana have adopted PYUSD. That's what it's called, PayPal USD. So it's getting way more users. But again, I'm in Canada. We don't have that in Canada yet. It's not legal here in Canada. If they are able to actually put PayPal USD in different countries, it would probably be the third largest stablecoin. Tether and USD are way farther, so I definitely don't think they're going to reach that part. But because they already have the infrastructure, they already have the users, if they're able to submit it to other countries, Europe, Latin America, Canada, different places, definitely that could be a game changer for that. So we have to look into that and see how that goes. Now, for the final news that we're going to have, again, I don't know why we do this or why people go, but Metamask has launched Polymarket integration. If you don't know what Polymarket is, Polymarket is a predictions platform. Very pretty much it's a gambling. It's gambling. That's what it is. So you go and bet on everything and trade those bets, which is something that you can do in other platforms like Kalshi, and I think you can do it in places like FanDuel and things like that. But Metamask is doing that, but also Metamask is doing their own predictions market, which I think are going to do it in the base platform. So we're going to see how this goes out. Again, I'm not a fan of this type of platforms. I think they're gambling. I think they're not bad for Web3 and crypto, but they're not that great, especially on younger people, on any people, like adults too. Like I just feel like it's a form of gamifying gambling. But again, now it's even easier with MetaMask, and again, you can do it without MetaMask, but now for people to spend their crypto easily, that's something that can be done. So again, we're gonna have another newsletter next week. We switched from LinkedIn. Our website is going to AtlanticDeFi.com. Right now, I'm having a little bit of an issue, so we're going to get that solved. But again, subscribe to Atlantic DeFi and Beehive, and just check on the link in YouTube. Peace out.